Alright, at this point what we're going to do is to set up for using a graph editor. So I'm going to use two panes stacked here so I can see a perspective view, and I can see I'm going to go down to the bottom and make the bottom a graph editor. Alright, so I'll pull out a little bit so I can see the entire jack in the box. And I'm going to use a character set. So I'll go down to Jack in the Box and make sure that Jack in the Box is the character set, and that will come up in the graph editor. So I'll open that up by clicking on the plus sign for the graph editor, and then I'm going to click on Box, and I'll scroll down a little bit and hit Shift and hit Jack. So I can see the graph, and I'm going to frame all so I get a good view of all of it. And so now I'm going to click on rotate Z, and under box for the crank, and I will delete the last four keyframes. Then I'm going to highlight the one at the top. I'm going to make sure it's at 90. So I'll type 90 and it'll push over. And so what it's actually doing is all of those keyframes that we had previously moved out to 90, but this will just do it by itself on a slope. Now what I think I'm going to do is to move to highlight both the first frame and the last keyframe of this setup, and I'll go down to bottom here and go to curves, weight, tangent. And so what I want to do is to weight these tangents on the edge, so it'll be free tangent weight. I'll right click and get that up, and then I'll get my move tool and select the first frame, and then I'll click with my I have to click my move tool, and I'll click with my middle mouse button, and then I can drag that weighted tangent out, so to the right. And I'm going to do the same for the keyframe. Well, not the same, because actually I'm going to weigh that one in. I'll push it in some. Okay. Make sure I'm using free tangent weight, middle mouse, and go grab and pull it in. Good. Okay, so what we'll see now is a little bit more of a heavy bump at the end, beginning and end of this setup.